it's not every day that you get to sit down with the Jack Collison, but that's exactly what we're doing today. Now that you've got a year under your belt, not everything is new. What was your biggest takeaway from year number one?
I just think we learned an awful lot of lessons on and off the field. I think there were lots of pleasant surprises, and then obviously area of focus that we wanted to improve and wanted to get better. And obviously for us, we felt like we built some really good foundations, created an incredible support system within the community. It's great to come down and feel that love and support from those guys, and obviously on the pitch we felt like we made some real positive steps in the right direction, and a big focus in the off-season was looking for areas we could improve, and a lot of work was done. Great that we could bring in some fantastic staff with lots of experience that will add value to the programme, and obviously the players as well. It's been a real good period to see that team evolve. You look at our lineup a lot younger than last year, and we've added some really nice pieces, so we're really excited to see obviously how we go this year. A lot of work still to do.
Where do you feel like you've grown the most?
I think what's been a real factor is the recruitment's been married up really closely to the first team in terms of profiles, in terms of players who not only we feel but the first team staff feel could potentially make the jump and obviously play for Gary Smith's team, which is what we want to see. So when you look at the profile of the individuals within our team structure, they're matched up a lot closer, I think, to Gary Smith's expectations, which is great. And now it's about us trying to help them on that journey, trying to poke holes, and obviously give them that platform to perform, the platform to make mistakes and get better. And once they find that consistent performance, hopefully they're going to be in a position now not just to stay down here. Ultimately, we want to see 3 or 4 of them kicking on and trying to make an impact in the MLS.
Well, lucky for you, you started out with a devoted fan base from the jump. But how have you seen this fan base grow even in the last year?
Do you know what? We feel so lucky and so blessed. Obviously, coming down unsure what to see or what to expect, and just, I mean, the stadium's beautiful. You've only got to look at this beautiful venue out here. But when it's packed and it's busy, and you can just feel the energy. And there were times last year when it was incredible, where we scored 5 or 6 goals and played electric football, and there were times where it was difficult, losing a 3-goal lead to a young New York side. And I think what was great to see was the consistency of support. Win, lose or draw, as long as the boys are out there representing the city, and the best way they can represent the city is by working hard, being humble, giving absolutely everything for the badge, and I think the fans really appreciated that.
I know you've played and coached in some pretty big venues throughout your career. What makes playing at the Joe different?
Come in, you walk out the tunnel, or you walk in them gates, and it just captures you straight away. And as I said, when there's fans in there, and for us as a staff and players, it's a real special moment once we've done the warm-ups, once we've got back in the changing rooms, and you get into that tunnel, and obviously the excitement of the game kicks in, but then you walk out and you can just see the vibrant colours, you can hear the noise, you can feel the energy around, and it really inspires that young group of players. And moments when it's difficult, when it's getting tough and they need to push through or they're making mistakes, to have that sort of support and the fan base behind them is really special, and it's something we're very grateful for. And I think the great thing about Huntsville as a community as well is it's so close-knit, so a lot of the players have got to know some of the fans who are coming to watch them. A lot of the staff will spend time talking to these people. So I think when people talk about a family feel within the club, it's something that we've really captured in year one, and obviously are looking to grow in year 2.
Was poked out. McGrath is dispossessed. It's Ollie Wright! Oh, brilliant!
Ball comes in, headed into the back of the net. Joel Sangwa scores for Huntsville.
How is the style that the boys in blue play influenced by your playing days?
Someone once told me football coaches or soccer coaches are the greatest thieves. You see something you like, take it, try it, and if it's good, you stick with it and try and put your own twist on it. And I think for me, the benefit of playing obviously at a good level in the Premier League and playing for my country meant I got to work with some incredible people, or work under some incredible people, and I certainly took a few bits off some people who stood out for me. And I mean, some examples of that would be Sam Allardyce's attention to detail was just incredible. Gianfranco Zola had the best human touch you've ever seen, the most humble man, but just very, very thoughtful. Gary Speed, just an incredible motivator. And obviously Eddie Howe, although I only spent a month with him, left a real big impact on me in terms of how training should look, how quick and intense things should be, and it's been great to see him continue his journey on as well. So trying to take some of them experiences, and obviously the experiences I got as a player. I've been a young player coming through with high potential. I've been lucky enough to make the jump, been in the team, out of the team, spent a long time injured as well. So trying to lean on them personal experiences and obviously do the best job to help give these young players tools. And the more tools and the more equipped they are, hopefully the better they'll be and be able to really maximise their potential.
And how have you stayed both mentally and physically healthy in a job that can be so demanding on you?
It's a great question. Obviously over here in the US, I'm used to being back in England where you probably get 2 weeks off, 3 weeks off over the summer. Here the bonus has been having a bit of time off at Christmas and a slightly longer break. So I think after 3 or 4 weeks, you'll have to ask my wife, but I'm probably annoying the hell out of her and itching to get back on the field. So I think the biggest thing that I've managed to do is, I would say my kids probably keep me grounded and humble, and especially my youngest, she has no idea if we've won, if we've lost, if it's been a difficult day at the office. And you watch after the game, you just see her and her face is grinning and she's desperate to get on the pitch and run about. And I think that brings you back to normality very quick. And obviously the biggest challenge as a coach and as a young coach is learn their trade, not to try and get too high after wins and good performances or too low after some difficult moments. So I think trying to find that middle ground, and certainly my kids have played a big part in just trying to keep that level.
All right, last one for you. How have you adjusted to being called coach instead of manager?
Yeah, no, it's normally gaffer. I say it all the time, I'm sure they've got some other names for me behind my back, but no, it's great, I enjoy it. It feels like it's a respectful thing, and obviously we try and respect the players as best we can and build good relationships, and I think coach has got a nice ring to it.
Well, Jack, we can't thank you enough for the time. Best of luck the entire season.
Thank you.